Is it the cameras? Is that why you're following?
Just make sure if you guys anywhere that you need to go, just let me know.
Yeah.
It's a safety thing for the schools here.
Oh, was it?
That's my job. That's what I do, safety wise.
But do you do this to all citizens?
Well, no, but
Let's see. It's April the 16th, 11:57. We're in Bushnell, Florida. We're at the Sumter County School Board. There's a little key card here. Alright. Wow, preparing for the next generation. How's it going? Wow. Lake and Sumter.
This front desk. Is this the front desk?
Tech department? Yeah, I think this is right here.
Is this the front desk, man? A story on the Sumter County School Board today, so.
Well, the main building is the middle building.
That's the front desk?
Yes.
Okay, because it says you gotta check in with the front desk. Is that the front desk they're talking about?
Well, I mean, each building has a lobby area and
A reception?
there's,
Well, what do you guys do in this building then?
this is exceptional student education.
Oh, so like honorary students and stuff?
I'm sorry.
Like honor roll students?
No, for kids with special needs.
Oh, okay.
And then we have our IT department is here. We have our print shop. We've got some people that are in curriculum, just different.
Now I have to ask since I'm here. Is that public candy I see up there?
You can have some if you'd like.
Sure, could I? Nothing better than a little bit of candy on I want to say a warm summer's day. It's not even summer yet, but
It's the one with the
Florida.
with the cookie jar,
Thank you.
the candy jar.
That's perfect. Thank you. These people are nice. I'm gonna do a Rolo. Nothing's better than chocolate and caramel, except for maybe chocolate and peanut butter. All right. Well, thank you for your help, ma'am. You guys have a blessed day here.
Yeah, superintendent and them are in the middle there.
Thank you so much. Have a good blessed day. Oh, she's friendly. Yay! Man, tumbleweed. Look at that.
How y'all doing?
Good, you?
How are you?
Good.
Beautiful day today, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. What y'all doing?
We're recording.
Okay.
Look at that beautiful American flag.
Can I help you?
Now unless you got it's about 12 o'clock, you got a cheeseburger?
I know, right? You guys
Yeah. The cafeteria. Ooh, coming in. Ooh, nice and cool in here. Wow, this is right there. Kimberly. Hey, Kimberly.
How are you?
Good. I know. No, I'm just taking some pictures and video. Thanks. This right here is they always do a bell test. You mind?
Yeah, go ahead.
There we go. It's a good bell check. Sumter District Schools. Please silence cell phone.
No, we just like to look around. See
Are you
how
guys the
everything's
superintendent?
going,
I'm the
make sure.
assistant superintendent.
What's that?
I'm the assistant superintendent.
Oh, and what do you do here?
safety specialist.
Oh, safety specialist. Ooh. Cool.
Are these real? No? Okay.
The succulents on the phone.
Succulents, yeah. Yeah, they say they're the easiest to take care of, but we don't in my house.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't matter. We can't grow anything.
Cool.
Dating and violence.
All kinds of awards, huh?
What kind of issues have you guys had here at Sumter County Schools? Any? No?
It's the normal stuff, nothing major.
What's normal?
Everybody being funded okay? Is the funding from the county and state doing good? Or?
Our funding comes from taxpayers and
Property taxes, right?
90% from the taxpayers and 10% from the state.
I gotcha.
Okay, all right. So, yeah. No issues there, no skeletons in the closet? Because usually we find there's always something, you know, with government, there's always something. Secretary stealing, a teacher having, you know, relations with us.
Believe all things are possible.
Unfortunately, it's all over the news these days.
Unfortunately, people make mistakes out there somewhere.
Absolutely. I mean, you know.
That's colorful.
You know, when you do something 15 times in a row, it's not really a mistake at that point, you know. Mistakes like, oh, I forgot my keys in my car, damn it. But when you leave your keys in your car every day, it's no longer a mistake, you know, it's a habit.
Yeah.
So,
Debbie.
yeah, we just like to check in,
Nicole,
make sure everything's going all right. Make sure that the people that are in charge of the facilities are competent on citizen journalist rights, on what they can see and what they can record. Make sure everybody's pleasant, you know, because as you know, people that do pay the taxes, we want the same level of service that I would get at Outback.
Sure.
Right? You know, so service with a smile. Nobody telling us or trying to tell us what to do. You know, you can go here, you can go there. We're very familiar. We've done this for years. So obviously, if the place is restricted, it'll say restricted. It'll have a key card access like your doors out here seem to have, but I guess you guys ain't using them at the moment.
No, that's for after hours.
That's for after hours locks. Okay, but yeah, I'm sure you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, the key card access and such. So, you know, we like to make sure that all that is in place because we care about safety as well.
That's what he's here for.
Safety's a big thing, especially in the school. Obviously, again, there's no children here.
Right.
I've never heard of a school board being attacked, you know, but
Not here. Bay County there was, not here.
Bay County, Florida?
In Panama City?
Yeah, they had a shooting in the board meeting.
Oh, really?
Wow. And now, is that recent?
It was back in maybe 2018, 19. It's
Really?
been a while.
Yeah, because I've been up to Bay County quite a few times.
Yeah,
I've never
I've been
stopped
there.
into the school board. I just
No, I haven't
usually
either,
went to
yeah.
the county building. But Panama City Beach, that kind of stuff. What other buildings do you have here? They said that was IT and
To the other side is HR and finance.
HR, Human Resources and Finance. Okay, now does the school
They have a taco bar.
where's that at?
That was at a training.
Oh.
They got me excited. They got me excited.
No, that was at an advisory group we had. They had an evening.
Does the school board issue credit cards to school board members like yourself, for example?
Yes.
Okay, so I would probably get the record request put in with the financial department over there,
Public
right?
records request, yes.
Okay,
Well, actually, you do the public records request through the HR department.
Yeah, which is
perfect. Which would be the next building.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we do. We just go by, we look at the, you know, the basis. We're not here to catch anybody, you know, but when people are looking over the government, then, you know, people know, hey, these guys are coming in, they're checking our stuff. If they are doing something, you know, you should clean it up. Hopefully, is you know the thing. But there's been a lot of officials that have been busted recently, misusing their credit cards and stuff like that. So I always do a credit card receipt, you know, check to make sure that everything's being spent. Because it starts small, you know. They're like, well, I'm on my way home for Publix. I don't have no money. Let me use the card, you know, and it's $2 or $3.
Well, we have
at
annual
Publix.
audits. In our last audit, there was absolutely no findings, so.
who does the audit?
Really?
The state.
The state does.
Outside
Okay.
agency.
Okay.
And see, we love that. The only fact is that, you know, when it's the government auditing the government, it's sort of like the mafia auditing the mafia. You know what I mean? Like, and I know you say, but let me give you a perfect example. Dozier School for Boys. Have you heard of it?
I have.
Okay, so it's a state-run facility. 80 boys were raped and murdered there. It was overseen by the state inspector general's office, and that no one
Please
was
don't
ever
compare us to
prosecuted.
that.
Huh?
Please don't compare us to that.
No, I'm not. I'm using that as an example
Yeah.
of the fact that the state sometimes doesn't watch over the state
Well,
like they
they're
should.
very thorough, trust me. Everything that it takes months, and they require a lot of
God
documentation.
forbid, I love you for that, and I
Yeah.
gotta tell you, everybody says that.
Well-
You know what I mean? Like, just like a criminal says, I didn't do it. You know, you can't trust them just because they said I didn't do it. You know what I mean? Because that's what they all say, right? And every school board I've ever been to, they've all been perfect, right? And then you come out 2 months later, somebody's arrested for misusing funds or, again, you know, having relations with children or whatever may be the fact of the matter. So it's nice that everybody says they're good, but you know, we've taken that into account for so long, you know.
And where are you guys from?
Free
I'm
press.
from my mother.
No, I meant,
Oh.
are y'all Sumter County residents?
We're American citizens, so.
Yeah, and I lived in Bushnell for a while. I'm no longer in Bushnell, but I lived in Bushnell about 8 years ago. But we're Florida citizens, part of the state, and so part of our taxes do come, like you said, 10% do come to Sumter County. But regardless of residency, even CNN that's, you know, headquartered in DC has a right to come and do stories on Sumter County. So, you know, that's all fine and dandy. But again, yeah, we're not here to cause trouble or get a reaction. The reaction we like is the reaction that you've given, which is to, you know, ask us questions, see what we're doing, make sure nothing's afoot, you know, and then, you know, just leave us about our way to do our rights, you know, as they should be done. Because again, I'm not here to, you know, get you in trouble or get you in trouble. But if there is trouble, it's nice that somebody's looking, right? Because like I said, for, you know, 200 years, the citizens kind of just like, we elected the government, now let's go about our own little bitty lives. And, you know, here we are now, we're like, wow, we're, you know, $30 trillion in debt, which doesn't count the unfunded liabilities and Medicare and Social Security. We're more like 200 trillion in debt, right? And we're sitting around going, how did this happen? How did our property taxes get so high? Where's all this money going? Where's all this spending going? And, you know, we're looking at the government. The government's not telling us nothing. Mainstream news is just whitewashing the whole damn thing because they're in bed with them, you know? So now it's up to us to come out and ask the questions and stuff that they won't ask or the government won't tell us. So that's it.
Okay.
All right. You guys have been great. We are going to go over the human
Okay.
resources and
Mr. Martin will go with it.
I won't wait. And again, we don't mind. We don't need an escort. We're adults.
Yeah,
But, you know, but if you feel more safe, absolutely. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
too.
All right, God bless.
Preparing the next generation today. All right. Yes. All right.
Hello,
Well, hello. How are you? Are you with HR?
I am.
Good.
I'm a fill-in right now.
Well, we don't need a professional. I do need some public candy here, though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna take some of this stuff. That's for later. I need to make a public records request.
Okay,
So if you have like a pen and a paper to take it down, that would be fine. And
Okay.
then we'll get out of your hair.
okay, let me
Nice.
see. I think we've got a form, I'm not sure. This
Yeah,
isn't
whatever.
my realm, but I will definitely find out for you, okay?
Sure,
Hold on.
absolutely. Yeah, this is like the old school Dewey Decimal System.
Yeah, you don't see too many of that.
She got the thing, it probably got carpal tunnel. You only, what did it say? You only live once, go ahead, live your adventure. Huh. Is it the cameras? Is that why you're following?
Just make sure if you guys anywhere that you need to go, just let me know.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a safety thing for the schools here.
Oh, was it,
That's my job. That's what I do, safety wise.
but do you do this to all citizens
Well,
or?
no, but if this way, if somebody was to not know when you guys were coming around, you know.
You can sort of confuse the situation.
Yeah, I can say, hey, you guys are here doing what you're doing, and I'm not trying to give you a hard time. Or
Is there any education done for the school board members about citizen journalists and First Amendment rights and that kind of
I
stuff?
don't know about that.
I mean, obviously you've been educated about it.
Well, I understand about it, yes.
Right, so I mean,
Yeah, sometimes people aren't. I mean, we've been thrown out of buildings. She was thrown out of a building yesterday, Union County, right?
yeah,
A city hall even.
yeah.
You guys
The
travel
people
all over,
spend.
huh?
I go anywhere, yeah, anywhere the story takes me.
Yeah, no, I get you.
I've been to 15 different states over 5 years.
Really?
I've done over 1,200 public buildings. So when people come up to me and they try, that's what's so funny to me is when people come up and they try to tell me, oh, you're not allowed to do this, you're not,
Right.
I'm well versed in what I'm allowed to do, you know?
I'm sure.
but still people don't understand certain things. A lot of people think that we can't film them if they're in public, and especially government employees. And I tell people, I said, what do you think the First Amendment, the right to free press is for? It's not to report on Kim Kardashian, right? It's not to report on the New York Giants winning the Super Bowl, right? Like, the founders didn't care about any of that, right? It's the report on government to make sure that the government is the right government for us.
Right.
Make sure that everything's doing, what it should be doing. So, yeah, I mean, we have a good time doing it most of the time, and sometimes it gets a little riled up. But again, a lot of people can attribute us to wanting a bad reaction, and because of course when drama sells, right? So if you have a video where 15 cops are in your face yelling and screaming, and that's going to make a lot of views, right? But we don't go out there hoping, to get arrested and have all these cops surrounding us and possibly losing our freedom or our life, if we make a wrong move or something, so we don't want that. But a lot of people attribute, that as our motivation, when in fact, we want good reactions,
Right. I get you.
Yeah, we want people to see that our government, because we're worldwide, right? I mean, people in South Africa watch my videos, people in Denmark, oh yeah. People all over the world watch our videos, and they comment to us, send us stuff from overseas, all kinds of stuff. So we want to show, when they say, oh, America's great and stuff, we want to show that, right? And then when we show, like when she went into City Hall yesterday and she gets kicked out, people are looking at us going, what, your country sucks. What freedom do you have over there? You can't even, keep an eye on your government, which is akin to like China or North Korea, So we like to make sure it's a nice interaction.
I got you.
Hopefully. We'll take them any way they come. 'Cause we're educated enough to stand our ground. But
Yeah, we're not going to give you a hard time. So.
yeah. Well, you guys haven't so far. The ladies in the first office, they were pretty nice. They ended up scattering though. They all ended up taking off.
Just make sure that you guys don't have that. If you run into something, somebody's running around, they don't know what you're doing.
Right,
Obviously,
right.
you're walking around with poles. So,
I just got press on my thing. I got my press.
I get it, but they don't know. We don't have that typically with somebody walking around.
Right, and that's part of the problem, right? Is because the mainstream media just kind of just leaves it alone,
Yeah,
So people aren't used to what is our right.
Right. Gotcha.
All right, you ready?
We don't actually have a form.
No, that's fine. I'll just write it on a piece of paper.
Well, actually, you're going to write it.
No, I can't, because then what'll happen is they said they can't read my handwriting or something. So
Okay.
Florida law allows me to give it verbally, and then my request is going to be, what are we in, April?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want March's credit card master statement.
March's credit card master statement
For all school board issued credit cards.
for all.
That's it.
And that's it?
Yep.
You can sign it, or at least initial that I've got what you want.
Yeah,
And they will be in touch.
absolutely. Thank you, ma'am.
All right, you're very welcome.
You have a blessed day.
All right, thank you.
Don't work too hard.
My brain works too hard.
If you know of any corruption, you can email that way too.
Anyway.
I said if you know any of any corruption, you can email that email too.
Oh, yeah.
Because what happened was my cousin Bartholomew, he's in the French Foreign Legion. I wrote those guys a letter, and they enjoyed it so much talking about freedom that they gave me an honorary title of major. So now I'm instead of captain also, I'm Major Lee also. It's my media name, of course.
Yeah.
And that's just because I have a lot of fans. There's a lot of women out there that want to, be with me or whatever. And I'm married, so I can't do that. So I got to give fake names and addresses.
I understand.
Keep those fans at
I
bay.
understand.
Not Johnny Depp yet, but I'm getting close. Thank you, sir. Again,
All right.
what was your name?
Phil Martin.
Phil Martin. Okay.
So nice meeting
And
you.
my actual name's George.
George. All right. Nice to meet you
You
guys.
too. Have a
Have a
good
good
one.
day.
God bless. You too. That the freedom of the press is one of the great bulwarks of liberty and can never be restrained but by despotic governments.